This is a super long video. It's really worth it, so watch it. Okay, so before we get started on this, yes, the party switch did happen. Both parties go through change over time, and it's not overnight, and it is gradual. There are a couple key elections you can kind of see it happen, but overall, it has to do with civil rights. During the American Civil War, the Democratic Party was the party of the South. It was a party that supported slavery. It was the party that most Southerners were members of because it was a more Southern party. It was focused more on states' rights, individual rights, and the rights of states to own slaves. There you go. The Republican Party was founded as an anti-slavery party, and it was founded as one on the basis of business and helping those in inner cities, mainly focusing on manufacturing areas. So that's why it has a lot more support in the North. In the election of 1876, Rutherford B. Hayes wins the election by what's called the corrupt bargain. Him and Samuel J. Tilden both tie in the Electoral College. It is sent to the House of Representatives, and I believe that a deal is struck to where Hayes will become the President of the United States so long as the Republicans in Reconstruction of the South. For that, remember, the Republican Party spends the time between 1864 and 1870 passing the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments, which grant civil rights to everyone in the United States, but mainly focusing on newly freed African Americans in the South. After 1876, the next big major kind of ideological switch you have is going to be Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt believed in big stick diplomacy and big stick government. He believed that the government had a job to help average day Americans out, and that you should use the power of the government and the bully pulpit that comes with it in order to move public opinion and get things done. Not every Republican was on board with that idea. In 1912, Theodore Roosevelt is mad at the job that Taft is doing as president. He runs against them on his own new Progressive Party, which is fully embracing progressive politics. A lot of the Republicans who voted for Roosevelt actually end up leaving the Republican Party because they don't feel that the Republican Party is progressive enough, because big money interests who are in favor of laissez-faire economics, which means the United States government stays out, have taken control of the party. Those people are looking for a home. The Great Depression happens. Herbert Hoover, who was the Republican president, said, hey, the economy is going to fix itself, and it didn't. So because the economy didn't fix itself, FDR comes in, takes over, has a whole bunch of government programs, says he is going to use the government in order to make things better for everyone else, and wins in a landslide, and takes a lot of votes in the South that had previously been solid Democratic, and has a lot of African Americans vote for him as well. So, by the time Lyndon Johnson becomes president, the party switch is becoming more and more cemented. Lyndon Johnson was a Southern Democrat who supported the Civil Rights Act. He believed in his Great Society and in fully progressive ideas, and he boldly embraced them. When Nixon runs as president, he's going to employ what's known as the Southern Strategy, where he goes and appeals to those Democrats who used to be, or those Democrats who were against the Civil Rights Act, and say, hey, vote for me. I'm a Republican. I don't believe the government should have that much power, and you should vote for me. At that time, because of the Civil Rights Act, because of the work of FDR, and even you could argue because of the progressive policy of Theodore Roosevelt, you're going to start seeing the Republican Party become less progressive and more conservative, and the Democratic Party become less conservative and more liberal. Both parties used to have conservative Democrats and liberal Republicans. Because of the way that party politics functions now, those people don't really have a home. So you don't have more moderate candidates because people don't want more moderate candidates, or at least the people who are members of parties don't want more moderate candidates. So there you go. This is a long one, but it's worth it. Have a good day, guys. Peace.